Things are done a little differently at FC Nordsjælland, a modest Danish club based in the small town of Farum. The club's ethos is one of integration, development and sustainability, and they are perhaps one of the leading examples of building a team the right way. FC Nordsjælland made a strong start to the Danish Superliga this season, level on points with the far more illustrious Brøndby IF after 10 games, and though the team has since dropped back into mid-table after 15, they've managed all of this while fielding a team with an average age of just 21. The aim, eventually, is to boast a starting 11 made up entirely of academy-produced players, half of whom will be from Africa. This unique strategy has been in place since 2016, when Tom Vernon, the founder of Ghana-based academy Right to Dream, took over at the club. He quickly implemented his vision, bringing in the most talented players from Ghana and offering them an ideal environment to develop, to learn, and to play at a professional level. So far, it's been unquestionably successful. FC Nordsjælland operate within their means, building their team around youth. They are proof that it's not always necessary to spend lavishly in order to achieve. Now, in the 2017-18 season, FC Nordsjælland finished third in the Superliga, qualifying for the Europa League. Vernon's impact was immediate and supporters quickly bought into his philosophy. But his intention is not simply to progress at the club. Vernon's focus is on growing Right to Dream and finding more prospects in Africa who might otherwise not make it into the professional game. He's also conscious of doing good away from the pitch. Every kid that's in the Right to Dream Academy in Ghana and every kid at the FC Nordsjælland Academy in Denmark is working on a give-back project appropriate to their age, Vernon said in a 2017 interview with Sky Sports. There are a multitude of projects going on. One player even rebuilt the mosque in his hometown. We've got 14-year-olds in the Danish Academy, for example, who've been going to the same bus stop for the past few years and seen the same homeless guy sat there. They decided to do something about that and invest in getting him back on his feet. Now, FC Nordsjælland continue to thrive thanks to their partnership with Right to Dream. Several Ghanaians, amongst them the likes of Abdul Mumin, Clinton Antwi, Mohamed Kudus, and star striker Godsway Donyo, are regulars in the first team. And the development of these young players is in large part down to the work of the club's head of academy, Jan Lausen, who has revolutionized the way youth teams are coached. Now, financially, they rely on funds generated by the sale of players produced by their academy, but there are hopes to find other sources of income. We should have a business model that works outside the football transfer market, CEO Søren Christensen told the Sustainability Report earlier this year. And the only way to achieve that is to build commercial value around the values that we have. There has to be a value in what we're doing and showing because we're something unique, something different. That is the commercial territory that we have to explore, and I believe it's something that's speaking to a lot of companies. FC Nordsjælland have since 2016 been visited by a number of Premier League and Bundesliga clubs, all keen to learn from their unorthodox methods. They are innovating, going against the trends of the modern game, and providing hope for youngsters thousands of miles away. FC Nordsjælland may not be winning trophies or making millions from lucrative sponsorship deals, but in the long term, their work alongside Right to Dream could prove more rewarding and more important than any success on the pitch.